Hello, this is Trigonometry lesson 2. In this I will discuss trigonometric identities. Now this topic, once you see in books, you have to remember 20 plus formulas. But I will tell you only 4 to 5 concepts that you need to learn. Rest all you can derive by common sense. Rest all you can derive by your common sense. This is a very important topic. You don't have to burden your brain by cramming so many formulas. You only have to understand 4 to 5 concepts. Rest 16 concepts you can derive from these 4 to 5 concepts. For example, first concept I need to tell you that sine square theta plus cos square theta, this is always equals to 1, whatever be the value of theta. Now don't need to cram the other concept. If you divide this equation by sine square theta, you will get the other one. So don't need to remember. Divide this equation by sine square theta, you will get 1 plus cos square theta by sine square theta, this is cot square theta. 1 by sine square theta is equals to cosec square theta. So you don't have to remember this identity. You have to remember only 1. If you divide this equation by cos square theta, what will happen? Sine square theta by cos square theta would be tan square theta. Cos square theta by cos square theta is 1. 1 by cos square theta is equal to sec square theta. So you don't have to remember this and this identity. Only have to remember the first one. So now your remembering or understanding the formulas reduces by 66.6%. Rather than 3 formulas, you have to remember only, or you have to understand only one formula, that you also know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Second concept is sine A plus B. Sine A plus B. This is equals to sine of A, where A and B are angle. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Now no need to remember sine A minus B. Once you know sine A plus B, you can always calculate sine A minus B. Because what is sine A minus B? This is equals to sine A plus minus B. And we know the plus formula. So this is equals to sine A cos of minus B plus cos A sine of minus B. Now we know that sine A would be as it is cos of minus theta. Very important, will be cos theta, that is cos B, plus cos A, and this will be minus sine B. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So it means that it would be how much? This is equals to sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So you don't have to remember this formula. Only thing you understand is sine A plus B. You can always calculate sine A minus B. So just remember one concept, sine A plus B. Third is cos A plus B. This is equals to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Remember this, you don't need to remember cos A minus B. Cos A minus B you can always calculate by putting cos, this is cos A plus minus B. You can write B as minus B and put in this, you will get the formula. So no need to understand, only understand cos A plus B. This equals to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. So this is the third concept that you need to understand. Only 3 I have told you. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Sine A plus B cos A plus B. Fourth and I think the last, this is tan A plus B. Tan A plus B would be equals to tan A plus tan B 1 minus tan A tan B. That is the fourth formula or fourth concept that you understand. Tan A plus B is equals to tan A plus tan B minus divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Only and only these 4 concepts you have to understand. Rest all I am saying you can derive. I told you there are 20 to 25 concepts you will find in each and every book of aptitude. No need to remember. Only remember these 4 concepts. I can derive you all by this concept. So no need to remember, only remember these 4 concepts. And you already know in your basic classes you have done. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Sine A plus B cos A plus B and tan A plus B. A minus B you can always calculate by putting B as minus B. And rest of the whole formula I will let you know how to derive from these four formulas. For example, sine 2 theta. Do you need to cram this? No. Can I say this is equal to sine theta plus theta? This is sine A plus B. I know that is equal to sine A, sine theta, sine A cos B. I know that sine A plus B formula. If you know that sine A plus B is equals to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. You can always calculate sine 2 theta. Because 2 theta you can write as theta plus theta. The sine theta cos theta plus cos theta sine theta. So this will be how much? This will become twice of sine theta cos theta. So sine 2 theta is equal to twice of sine theta cos theta. And no need to remember double angle, fourth angle. You can always calculate from this concept. Once I know that sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta, I can always calculate the half angle, double angle, four angle. For example, if this angle become theta, this angle become half. On the left hand side, right hand side angle also become half. That's all. 2 theta becomes theta, half of this. So right hand side angle also become half. If you half this is sine theta by 2. Again right hand angle also become half. This is theta by 4. Cos theta by 4. If this angle become sine 4 theta, double of this, twice of this, sine 4 theta, this will be 2 sine 2 theta cos 2 theta. The only common sense here is to understand is that this theta angle and this theta angle will be half of this 2 theta angle. It means that angle on the right hand side will be half of the angle of the left hand side. So no need to cram any formula. Sine 2 theta you can derive in seconds in exam. Sine theta plus theta, sine theta cos theta plus cos theta sine theta, twice of sine theta cos theta. So no need to cram, memorize the more formulas that will burden your brain and you will feel really pressurized. So just only understand those four concepts I told you. Next is cos 2 theta. Now cos 2 theta is considered this cos theta plus theta. Now you know that cos A plus B. This is cos A cos B. Both A and B are theta. Minus sin A sin B sin theta. So you can easily say that this is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. No need to cram. If you once you derive, you will always, it will be easy to remember rather than cramming. Once you know how to derive this, you can easily remember this. Now you can change this. Cos square theta sin square theta, I can write always like this 1 minus cos square theta, because sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Sin square theta you can always write as 1 minus cos square theta. Open this, you will get 2 cos square theta minus 1. Same way, put cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta. I am putting cos square theta as 1 minus sin square theta in this. And this is minus sin square theta was already there. So this becomes 1 minus 2 sin square theta. They all are related to cos 2 theta. So cos theta 2 theta you can say this is equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1. 1 minus 2 sin square theta. All you can easily derive. Also you can relate like this. This is equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta. That was there cos theta. Divide this by 1. What you will get? Can I say this is equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta? 1 you can always write like this, cos square theta plus sin square theta. You know that this is equals to 1. Now if you divide this equation, if you divide this expression by cos square theta, divide this expression by cos square theta, what you will get? 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is also equals to cos 2 theta. So everything you can derive. Only thing is that you must know the basics concepts. So no need to cram. Once you derive yourself, you will automatically understand. Not cramming. Understanding and cramming are two different things. So you will understand the concepts. No need to cram the concept. You can easily derive all of these concepts. Same way we can calculate tan of 2 theta. This is equals to tan theta plus theta. Now we know that tan A plus B, this is tan A plus tan B plus 1 minus tan A tan B. You can easily derive this is equals to twice of tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. So no need to remember. If I as a teacher attempt all this question, I don't remember this formula. I can easily derive in 10 seconds in exam this formula. So no need to cram. So you can derive all those required concept by these four basic concepts. So very important, I saved you from cramming 20-25 concept. Only concept you remember these four concepts. Sin square theta cos square theta is equals to 1, sin A plus B cos A plus B as well as tan A plus B. Only these four concepts rather than 20, 30, 40 concepts or formulas you remember in trigonometry in books. Now let's discuss the question based on these. First question is cos 15 degree. What is this cos 15 degree? How to calculate? Can I say this is equals to cos 45 minus 30 degree? Now I know cos A plus B. This can I write cos 45 plus minus 30 degree. And now I know cos A plus B. This is equals to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. You can easily calculate. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos minus 30 is cos 30. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Cos 30 is equals to root 3 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin of minus 30 is minus sin 30 is minus 1 by 2. So can I say this is equals to root 3 to root 2. This will be plus 1 upon 2 root 2. So the answer would be root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. That will be your final answer for cos 15. So no need to remember cos A minus B. Once you know cos A plus B, you can always calculate the any kind of question. Next is second example. I am taking tan 75. How can you calculate this? Can I say this is equals to tan 45 plus 30. Now you know that tan A plus B, this is equals to tan A plus tan B 1 minus tan A tan B. This equals to 1 plus tan 30 is 1 by root 3. This is 1 minus 1 into 1 by root 3. Can I say this equals to root 3 plus 1 by root 3? This equals to root 3 minus 1 by root 3. So you will get root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1. Is this will be your final answer, or you can rationalize and calculate the other answer in a different form. So that was all about trigonometry lesson 2, trigonometric identities. That was very important lesson. Rather than cramming 20-30 formulas, you only have to understand 4 concepts. Thank you.